muchos valores de la vida, muchas cosas que otros dibujitos no tienen, por más que mucha gente no le guste, porque hay mucha violencia, digamos, en las peleas y todo, pero no miran el lado positivo, que hay muchas, te ayuda con el tema del orgullo, de las amistades, y de uno siempre seguir adelante, nunca bajar los brazos.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Brutal.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your take.
I'm an old man, so I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. Dragon
And a,
Ball
and
Z.
a, and a comic book guy too. Manga
Yep.
too. Go
Yep.
ahead.
So you already know. So it does hurt. You know what I mean? Then because 68 is pretty young, but he's gonna go down as a legend. He's set off a tradition and trend that spawned to so many other great animes. Bleach. I can go name Naruto. We can go name down the name of them. His style of writing, his style of manga or shaduden, if I'm not pronouncing it right. He's gonna be forever missed, man. I think this is something that we're gonna just realize. Shout outs to Ashton Wims.
Is in the building.
And in the building, Avengers assemble.
That would have a shout out to the person that's pretty much saying, "Hey, hello on Kick. We doing well today. How are you doing today? Who is that on Kick?
It
It
says
is Carol. Carol. It is
Kayla
Carol. Oh no, it is Kayla.
Richard.
Sherry Brian said.
Oh yeah, he's an anime. Tell him we got a whole heap of anime. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We just started. We
We
just
just
started.
started.
We just started. So I'm glad for you for tuning in. Shout out to those that's watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We really do greatly appreciate you guys present. Yeah, but Akira Toriyama, yeah, that was a sad thing. When I found out, I don't know, I was so devastated. It was hard for me to actually believe. I was like, but it was so incredible how he's admired throughout the whole world.
Yes.
And I'm glad that we saw a different side, just not in the United States, just not only in the UK, but also in the Spanish world as well. It's like everybody watched Dragon Ball Z or didn't watch Dragon Ball Z, they read that manga. So when him passing, it really hurt. And remember, he came out with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was such a success. He came out with Dragon Ball Z after Dragon Ball Z. Then you got GT after GT. Then you got Hero. Then you got Heroes after Hero. Then you got Super after Super. Then you have other series that's coming out and also the movie. So he made a strong impact and pretty much in the world. So when he gone, a lot of people was in cheer. They felt like they lost their father. They felt like they lost their father, their childhood hero. It was just amazing. When I saw that all online, I was like, man, that guy was very, very admired. And like always, look, Sherry Bryan was a comic book head. I was a comic book head. You was a comic book head.
Yep.
Twins was a comic book head. My brother was a comic book head. Everybody loved Dragon Ball Z. Especially everybody used to tune in every Saturday. Like I think like 7 or 6 in the morning to watch Dragon Ball Z. So he made a strong impact in the world, and I know he's gonna be trolling for guys.
Yeah, so he's made other works. Dr. Slump, Gogo Ackman, Sandland, but they were not as notable as Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball spawned a whole cult-like situation. That was actually the first anime I watched, which got me into the love of a lot of this anime.
Oh, really? That was the first anime? Wow.
At first anime I watched was Dragon Ball Z on television. So
Wow.
I was a Goku, I was a Vegeta fan. You know what I mean? Trunks. So it's so many of this. So and I think that when you got people who it's been Spanish so long, fathers who watch this, now they have their sons watching, and just pass over. So his legacy would live on.
So quick question: why you was a Vegeta fan and not Goku? Because that's something I didn't even know about you. Because Vegeta is very different, full of his pride. So why Vegeta and not Goku or anybody else?
Yes, Kayla. You could follow. Yes. My oldest bought me all the Dragon Ball Z. Look, Ashton Wim loved Trunks. Listen, let me tell you why I was a Vegeta fan. I'm going to
Okay.
add you, Richard. Yeah. You know, we like the bad guys. Vegeta was not playing no game. He always was angry, and nobody wanted. And he's the uncle that you like to have around. He'll talk shit and still has his own interests, but he sees shit don't look right. He might side with whoever winning.
And I ain't gonna lie. You know why people you like actually say everybody loves Trunks? You know why everybody loves Trunks? It's because the history of Trunks. When Goku died, and then Gohan was left there by himself, and all the G Fighters died because of the androids. Gohan ended up training Trunks, and then Gohan lost his arm protecting Trunks, and then when Gohan died, that when Trunks became Super Saiyan. So everybody felt compassion because remember, Gohan was the only one left of the original G Fighters. So for him to gone, and then Trump had to fight the android. It was to me the history of Trump was very. I think I cried. You know, I literally cried. But at the end of the day, of course, my favorite character would always be Goku because Goku, he knew he was so strong, but he was very gentle with it. Like he knew, like I'm not gonna kill nobody because he always believed someone could actually change. But then, little, you know, that was always his weakness. If Vegeta always told him that, he said that's your always weakness. You always believe someone's gonna change when they do not change. So Goku believed in change because remember at one point he was destructive as a baby. Then he met Master Roshi, and you saw not his Master Roshi, his grandfather. When he met his grandfather pretty much when he bumped his head, he found out how gentle his grandfather was. So he wanted to be like his grandfather, Gohan. So that's why he named his son Gohan after his grandfather. So at the end of the day, Dragon Ball is a classic, man. I don't think there is no replacing Dragon Ball. No. And it's unfortunate the creator is gone. And not only that, you know he was on the works of doing more creation of Dragon Ball, and then he passed.
That's crazy. Know these characters? Y'all name it. Okay. Hey, we 80s babies. We grew up on this.
You see, everybody watch Dragon Ball.
Everybody watch Dragon Ball.
Everybody. And then now people are actually gonna watch Dragon Ball even more because now you have this new generation who really don't know too much about Dragon Ball, and they see like the old heads talking about it, the old heads watching old videos, old movies. Now they're gonna get their kids into it. Dragon Ball legacy is gonna live on. Even when we older, Hakeem, in our 80s, people still gonna be talking about Dragon Ball Z.
100%.
And unfortunately, he's gone at the age of 68.
That's young, man.
Yeah, I know it is young, but we wish him well. Shout out to Gore. Shout out to Gore, man.
Salud.
You see, even Gore's a Dragon Ball. Don't say everybody is Dragon Ball Z fan. That Saturday was everybody's day. Now everybody's going back, watching replays, watching the show. People doing streams about it's incredible. And look, on Sherry Brown said, look, her son has a collection. He's obsessed, Sherry Bryant. You can't stop him. Just let him do his thing. He gonna grow out of it one day. And probably not, because look at Hakeem. Hakeem still watch Dragon Ball. I still watch Dragon Ball. So
but I got a lot of other favorites too now. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, one more favorite. You say you got a lot of favorites. What's the other favorite before we head on to the next?
I like I like Attack of the Titans.
Attack of the Titans good.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
I gotta get into Demon Slayer.
Fairy Tales. Damn, you see, there's so many. I have 2 subscriptions to 2. You know what I mean?
He's 21.
He's 20. Hey, listen, I'm 42, and all I watch is cartoons. I ain't never watched Power. I ain't never watched the Power Empire. I don't know none of those shows. I strictly watch manga. I don't remember nothing. So when people ask me about shows, listen, we was on Ashton's show, and he was talking about a show that I'm gonna start watching. But I watch so much anime, I don't watch regular TV.
That's crazy. You don't watch.
I don't watch no regular television.
So I can't. When you get this money, you gonna have a whole area of just manga stuff in the house.
Listen, I'm gonna have a theater and always playing anime all day. I'm gonna in there be sleeping. I'm gonna have the cooler, the bathroom right there, and it's just a big screen anime all day.
So are you gonna see that song? I'm a big